What's happening, good people? Another late start this morning, but we're rocking and rolling. I got my water right here, y'all. Water. Writers need liquid to write, or should I say the brain. I got my number one dad cup. I'm about to pour it up, and I just drunk a cup of coffee, one cup of coffee, and you can see my fruit was banana and pineapple. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys my latest pineapple. I'm gonna put it right in the video right about now. Good morning, good morning. Look at this big head thing here. This is little big head, y'all. Little big head. This is my second pineapple from one plant. This is a different plant. So the leaves that you see here were once the leaves of another pineapple's crown. Or should I say the crown of another pineapple. So these leaves were once on, and they came off of a pineapple, the first pineapple that grew from this pineapple, sort of. So the original crown, the original pineapple is dead and gone, but this was also a pup that grew on the side. And I just left that in there. I left the pup in there. I think I left it in there, or either. Anyways, this pineapple and this pineapple came from one pineapple. Now, when this one was ready and golden, it was about the size of like a Nerf football. It wasn't huge, but it was nice and sweet. It was it was maybe the sweetest pineapple I've ever had. So, yeah. Anyways, this one, if we keep getting good sunlight, this one should be ready in about another month or so. Yeah. Y'all stick around. All right. So we're back. Yeah, so that pineapple is the second pineapple grown from a grocery store pineapple. And my daughter, she gave me the crown. I planted that crown about 2 years ago, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I don't even know anymore. And it grew a beautiful pineapple year 2. So this is like the third year now. It's not 3 years old yet, but that pineapple and the other one I showed you came from one pineapple. And when I say delicious, that pineapple was so sweet and delicious. And it got to be about that tall, about that big around. So it was a good size. It fed me and my wife and my youngest son. And I mean, not fed us, but it was enough for all three of us. And it was, when I say delicious, sweet, juicy pineapple, I think a lot of people don't realize that you can grow pineapples that way. Now, of course, I am not the average person who can't grow things. So I'll just say that I can grow things. And, because I know some people had tried and they wasn't very successful. But anyways, we're going to pick it up right here, man. Let me pour up some water. God bless this water so that I may be able to properly put this story together. In the name of Jesus Christ. Today's Sunday, by the way, y'all. I didn't know. Today's Sunday. So yeah, without further ado, man, we're going to pick it back up. Let me get a sip of water first. I got to get a sip of this good stuff. Tastes like wine. Oh, I'm choking. Anyways, let's pick it up right here. Okay. Listening to Lupe explain the effects with one T, not two. Listening to Lupe explain the effects of the drugs, Suge had an idea. Using Lupe's expertise, he picked a handful and placed them in a pouch. Early in the year, Suge had given his son. I'm gonna put no good later now. I'm having a change of heart. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. Well, I'm going to attempt that anyways. I am presently uploading another video on YouTube, so my camera, I see it has a little delay. But anyways, earlier in the year, Suge had given his son Frederick a few gallons of corn liquor on one of his visits down from New Jersey. Soon the visits increased. And again, y'all, I'm reading, but I'm also editing at the same time, so that's why it's not flowing perfect. But y'all bear with me. Earlier in the year, Suge had given his son, Frederick, a few gallons of corn liquor on one of his visits down from New Jersey. Soon the visits increased along with the demand for more product. Being the troubled individual he was, the man... Okay, so being the person... Because this is once again telling you who he is. I want you the reader should discover. You want the reader to discover. Okay. So, when I said no good son and then troubled individual, that's already telling you who this person is. And I don't want to waste too much time on explaining this, because this is something... What I'm doing right now is great for me personally, because I'm speaking it out loud, and then I'm imagining in my head watching these videos and people who edit books, like for a living, seeing what I'm writing and being turned off, if that makes sense, okay? I have a great deal of respect for editors, because that can be a challenging job, but at the same time, I think that's a passionate job. You got to be, it's almost like a teacher. You got to have more passion than anything. Anyways, so yeah. Early in the year, Suge had given his son Frederick a few gallons of corn liquor on one of his visits down from New Jersey. Soon the visits increased along with the demand for more product. Being the person he was, the man saw it as an opportunity to get rich regardless of who was involved in the scheme. See, that's telling you right now, that's telling you right there that, okay, he may not be the best person. I'm not saying it. I'm showing you. I'm saying, being the person he was, the man saw it as an opportunity to get rich quick, regardless of who was involved in the scheme. Sometime around visit 3, Suge remembered Freddie saying something about, and let me go back to Freddie too. I mentioned in the last video that I had a cousin named Freddie, which is why I was reluctant to name this guy Freddie, because my cousin, God rest his soul, who passed away in 2012, I think. He was one of my favorite cousins. And so I didn't want to put that bad name on him, but there's going to be a twist, I believe. Sometime around visit 3, Suge remembered Freddie saying something about the liquor being so good that he could sell it on the black market. Is black market one word? No, it's not. To the right people. Connected people is how he put it. Now, I don't know if this should be in quotes because nobody's actually speaking here, or should I italicize these? Anyway, somebody will point it out. I can feel that person showing up in watching these videos and loving these videos. I can feel that person, the first one, popping up, and I can also feel other people popping up. I can feel a group of people popping up to watch these videos, maybe before I even get to a page 10. I can feel the comments coming. But Suge had no interest in the money or his son's connected people. As a deterrent, Suge, in his infinite wisdom, thought that spiking the liquor with the mushrooms would be the thing to send the shiesty group laughing and ultimately crying in horror on their way. Okay, I like that still. Coming from a family in Veracruz, Mexico, where peyote... Oh, I learned the pronunciation of this word. So psilocybin, sarusalin. Yeah, it's sarusalin. Sarusalins. the C-A-E-R, a C-A-E is pronounced like an S. Yeah, I saw some YouTube videos. So, psilocybe ceruleans. I think it's ceruleans. Yeah. Okay, coming from a family in Veracruz, Mexico, where peyote and magic mushrooms were common use, consumed by spiritualists for ceremonial purposes, Lupe was shocked when he saw psilocybe ceruleans, also known as landslide mushrooms. According to Frederick Jr., the Northerners loved the stuff and wanted more. Somehow the exchange became a thing where. So I need to move this. So I'm gonna cut this. And right after Lupe. Alright, so Henry, okay. Hold on. Just wait one doggone minute. I ain't gonna be so quick to judge. Sugar and judge. Just how solid psychedelic we talking. Yeah, so that's a question I left off on. So I'm gonna just answer that question real quick. Really? Oh, I'll just say enough. Wait a minute. Listen to Lupe explain the effects of the drug. Okay. Enough. Lupe said. Alright. I'll just say psychedelic enough. Or plenty. Plenty enough? Plenty enough, Lupe? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so under that, I'll go ahead and paste. Okay, and that can be black now. Alright, so now that dropped down. Okay. So, what happens to green? Oh, we're ahead of the story now for some reason. Alright, hold on, just wait one doggone minute, Hank. Don't be so quick to judge. Suge interjected. Just how psychedelic we talking here, Lupe? We're talking. Just how psychedelic we talking. We're talking, I want, see, this is why we gotta have water right here. My number one dad cup. All right. So I want Suge maybe to have a nickname for Lupe and maybe not be the most politically correct, okay? Lupe is from a different country. Ooh, wow, that was loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, Lupe is from a different country, and Suge is not. Suge is he like I said, Corey Holcomb, Fred Sanford, Mr. Brown, and Jesse Duke from the Duke Boys. You know, he has the coveralls on. He doesn't wear a t-shirt underneath the coveralls, so it's just coveralls. May not even have on drawers. Sandals, feet out. In the wintertime, he's dressed the same way. You know what I mean? That's Suge. He lives off the land. He has his corn liquor. He has his plants growing. He makes his own compost. He has, you know, he doesn't eat food out the grocery store. This is Suge. So give you guys more context on Suge, but he's not politically correct either. But he's a good person. He's a good person at heart. So now, should Suge have a nickname that's not exactly, it may be not really racially charged in a negative way, but like, you know, I'm trying to think of names that you may call Lupe. You know, someone who's, you know, referring to him in a not so pleasant way. And maybe this might be addressed one of these days. Maybe Hank might say, "Hey man, calm down on the name calling." So yeah, he'll call him Cheese, right? Yeah. And I say Cheese because I know one nickname for Mexican people is Cheddar. And I know that from a Mexican person. And you know, this person calls other Mexican people Cheddar. But I don't, you know, I think that may be offensive. But anyways, we'll say Cheese. Just how psychedelic we talking here, Cheese? Cheese, talking here, Cheese. Talking here, Cheese. Talking there, Cheese. Plenty enough, Lupe said. Talking there. Talking here, Cheese. He asked. Plenty enough, Lupe said. Coming from a family in Veracruz, Mexico, where peyote and magic mushrooms were common use, consumed by spiritualists for ceremonial purposes, Lupe was shocked when he saw psilocybe. Is it psilocybe now? Or is it psilocybe? Psilocybe ceruleans, also known as landslide mushrooms. Listening to Lupe explain the effects of the drug, Suge had an idea. Using Lupe's expertise, he picked a handful and placed them in a pouch. And placed them in his pocket. I keep saying pouch. We'll say pouch. Early in the year, Suge had given his son, Frederick, a few gallons of corn liquor on one of his visits down from New Jersey. Soon the visits increased along with a demand for more product. Being the person he was, the man saw it as an opportunity to get rich quick, regardless of who was involved in the scheme. Sometime around visit 3, Suge remembered Freddie saying something about the liquor being so good that he could sell it on the black market to the right people, connected people, is how he put it. But Suge had no interest in the money or his son's connected people. As a deterrent, Suge, in his infinite wisdom, But his father had no interest in the money or his son's connected people. As a deterrent, Suge, in his infinite wisdom, thought that spiking the liquor with the mushrooms would be the thing to send the shiesty group laughing and ultimately crying in horror on their way. According to Frederick Jr., the Northerners loved the stuff and wanted more. Somehow, did I say that already? Sometime around about the way so good that he could sell it. Okay. According to Frederick, the Northerners loved the stuff and wanted more. According to Frederick Jr., the Northerners already said they loved it. It was being so good that he could sell it. Okay, so I can still say that. According to Frederick Jr., the Northerners loved the stuff and wanted more. Somehow, the exchange became a thing where Frederick began asking for more batches. All right, so this I may need to switch this. May need to, you know what, it's at 18 minutes. We're gonna leave this part green, turn this black, so it looks like we made some progress. and I do want to write more, but I got a point here that I want to point out, so I'm going to I may not stop right now. According to the Beyonce family, they needed a new batch of papaya. Alright, so let's make this red, and I'm gonna keep flowing until I get here. I don't want to stop yet. Alright, so let's pick it up right here. Yeah, we'll pick it up right here. Listening to Lupe explain the effects of the drug, Suge had an idea. Using Lupe's expertise, he picked a handful and placed them in a pouch. Earlier in the year, Suge had given his son, Frederick, a few gallons of corn liquor on one of his visits down from New Jersey. Soon the visits increased along with the demand for more product. Being the person he was, the man saw it as an opportunity to get rich quick. Now, it seems like I'm talking about Suge being the person. Early in the year, Suge had given his son, Frederick, a few gallons of corn liquor on one of his visits down from New Jersey. Soon the visits increased along with a demand for more product. Being the person he was, the man saw it as an opportunity to get rich quick. When I say the man, who am I talking about? Frederick, or Suge? Sometime around visit three, Suge remembered Freddie saying, let me put his son. His son saw it as an opportunity to get rich quick, regardless of who was involved in the scheme. Okay. Yeah, so we're at 21 minutes, man. I'm gonna say we made it this far down. The raisins cut the bitterness, gave it a sweetness, while the mushrooms did something neither Hank nor Suge ever wanted to try again. The brave men came back to the waterhole to sample the batch. Once again, it was Henry, Suge, and Lupe. After a sip or two from all three men, an hour of fishing, the first trip came on. It was unlike anything Suge had ever tried before, and he'd been to Vietnam at a time when it was common practice to use a literal shotgun as a marijuana bong. I don't remember writing any of that, y'all. None. The sky turned a fluorescent purple while birds began singing Motown's greatest hits. There were 5 blue jays sitting on a limb of an old magnolia whistling just my imagination. The early morning sun was smiling and singing along. Realizing the effects of the substance, Hank immediately poured what remained in the pond. Hours later, the drug had died down some, but still doing things they had no control over. Alright, so apparently we're gonna move red all the way down to here, so alright, so we'll make this black. And it's still some combing I gotta do. I still gotta do some combing in this area right here. In this area. Still some combing I gotta do. I look like a potato, man. Put some doggone butter right there. You know, some chives, onion chives, some cheese. Have the cheese dripping all over the place. I'm hungry. I guess I'm hungry. It looks like a baked potato to me, though. And then it smells so good. Y'all smell that baked potato? Ooh, Lord. I am hungry. Let me go feed this thing in my stomach, y'all. It's making noise. Anyways, y'all be blessed. This is Anthony R. Kelly. Salute to everybody who's watching the videos. Salute to you, and this is from an Army veteran. This is a real salute. I see people sometimes. No, you salute. That's a salute. Anyways, salute to you all who are watching this far. I got to get something in my stomach. Y'all know this time of morning I'm hungry. I had a banana, I had some pineapples, but I need to go get some breakfast. Some hash browns are waiting on me, and I'm gonna throw some turkey links in there. I'll eat the turkey patties and some eggs, and that'll be my breakfast. Y'all be blessed again. Till next time, I'm out.